Oh, hello. My name is Pastor Roland Mausts, and I'm on my way to Alaska as a radio missionary. Now, when I say that, most people's eyes get a little starry and they get a slight smile on their face because, frankly, people who've been to Alaska want to go back to Alaska, and people who have never been to Alaska want to get there before they die. And why not? Alaska is a wondrous place. In fact, on the way from the airport in Anchorage to our new home in Glennallenn, we pass the Matanuska Glacier, one of over 100,000 glaciers that cover Alaska.
I am standing on a rock showing you the Matanuska Glacier. Matanuska Mountains.
Heading the other way out of town, we pass Willow Lake, a vast expanse of fresh water that's inhabited with hundreds of species of animals and birds and fish, and it has a backdrop up against the beautiful Rocky Mountains in the background. Even our neighbors are friendly and photogenic. The last time we were in Alaska, we had a baby moose living in our backyard, and he proved to be very friendly indeed. But with a place where we have the Northern Lights for a backdrop at night and the Copper Basin 300 during the daytime in January to keep us entertained, why would you need to go as a radio missionary, people ask? That's a good question. But consider these facts. 48% of Alaskan women report experiencing domestic abuse sometime during their lives. Suicide is the leading cause of death among Alaskans aged 15 to 25, and the rate is among the highest in the nation. Alaska leads the United States in gun violence and deaths. Alaskans consume an average of 2.92 gallons of alcohol each year. And shockingly, the city with the highest number of reported rapes per capita is not LA or New York City, but Anchorage. With statistics like that, it's clear that Alaska desperately needs to hear the message of Jesus Christ. But there's where the problem lies. Alaska, like the lower 48, has larger churches in larger communities like Glennallenn. And as you move further on into the rural areas, you get smaller churches. But here's the kicker. 82% of the communities in Alaska have no road connection with the rest of Alaska. There's no roads. That means the only way in is by backpacking or by snow vehicle or by airplane. And that also means that many of those communities have no churches whatsoever. Their only church comes over the radio waves. That's why my wife Karen and I are going as radio missionaries to radio station KCAM, AM, and FM in Glennallenn, Alaska. For the last 20 years, I've been working with radio in Pennsylvania and have won 9 awards for excellence in broadcasting from the Pennsylvania Association of Broadcasters. In addition, I've spent the last 30 years in active pulpit ministry.
Little old at 32. And God closed that door, and that was discouraging. It was disappointing. But God had so much more for me because He was opening another opportunity for us that brings us where we are today. Second, God's plans are always better than ours. All together now. God's plans are always better than ours. Say it like you mean it this time. God's plans are always better than our plans. And that's hard to believe sometimes, isn't it? Proverbs 19:21 has this lovely verse. It says, "You can make many plans, but the Lord's purpose will prevail."
Together, they give me the skills to be able to preach the gospel over the radio waves of Alaska. But that's where we need your help. As full-time missionaries to Alaska, we depend on the faithful, month-by-month giving of mission-minded folks like you. We're already well on the way to getting to Alaska, but we still need your gifts, your tithes, and your offerings to put us in Alaska and to keep us there. And here's an added benefit for our supporters. Whenever you come to visit us in Alaska, you can stay downstairs in our basement. It's fully equipped to house 11 individuals and has its own separate sleeping, eating, living, and laundry facilities for your convenience. This is a great opportunity for construction teams, or ministry teams, or even first mission trips for youth groups. You can leave your passport at home. You don't need any pesky inoculations. We speak the same language, and you can leave home this morning and be on the mission field this evening. Has God been working in your heart recently? Has He spoken to you during the course of this video about the lost in Alaska? Have you a growing desire to become more active in reaching people with the gospel of Jesus Christ? If so, this is an ideal opportunity for you to become involved. If you have more questions for us, please feel free to contact us at jmmdonor@kcam.org. That's jmmdonor@kcam.org. Or you can write us at Joy Media Ministry, P.O. Box 249, Glennallenn, Alaska, 99588. That's Joy Media Ministry, P.O. Box 249, Glennallenn, Alaska, 99588. Or here's another way you can keep track of our ministry. Check us out on Facebook or YouTube and follow our month-by-month progress. We're excited about going to Alaska, and we hope that you'll come along and join in this great adventure. But we can't do it without your support and involvement. Thanks for watching this video. God bless you.